What is up, y'all, and welcome back to Seton Hill Studios. Hope you're having an amazing day out there so far. So, last week, we finally checked out the amazing Tommy Johannson. Is that how you pronounce it? I'm going to keep going until I get it right. I think that might be right. Y'all let me know. He was absolutely incredible. Amazing voice, amazing musician, absolutely crushed that version of Hallelujah. Got a lot of suggestions of videos to see him really ripping it up on guitar, which is what I wanted to see. And everybody said to check out his Gary Moore covers, that he was a huge influence on him, and he did some amazing tributes to him. So we are checking out The Loner, which is a Gary Moore cover. Super excited to hear him play some more guitar, especially covering the amazing Gary Moore. I'm sure he's going to blow us away and do a fantastic job. But before we get going, a few ways you guys can continue to support the channel. Right down below, if you haven't already, you can hit that subscribe button. It's an easy and free way to show some love. You can also head on over to Patreon and become a member there. That doesn't work for you, right here on YouTube, you can become a channel member. Both of those are going to get you access to priority requests as well as other perks and features. And then, as always, with a one-time donation through Buy Me a Coffee, you can get a guaranteed request either me or Steven will check out right here on the channel. All right, y'all, let's get into it. All right, folks, here we go. Tommy Johannson covering The Loner by Gary Moore. Super excited, so let's jump right in. Great feel. Hey, I knew from watching that other video that he was going to be a great guitar player. I could tell just from the little bit that we saw in there. My goodness, though, man. He's incredible. He really is an extremely talented guitar player on top of everything else he does. Apparently, he just plays everything. He sings exceptionally well. He's just the real deal, total package. Covering Gary Moore is not... That's no easy thing. That's kind of a daunting task because he's highly revered. He's not necessarily the most well-known guitar player in the world. I mean, shoot, I hadn't even listened to his music myself until a couple months ago. But if you know who he is, that's not something that you really try to tackle unless you're really up to the task. And hey, Tommy's up to the task, man. Tone's killer, phrasing is spot on. He's using his tremolo bar, whammy bar, vibrato bar, whatever you want to call it, basically for all of his vibrato. He's not really, I don't think I've seen him do any vibrato with his left hand. He's doing everything with the tremolo bar, which is super cool. Totally different flavor, totally different texture. Sometimes you can have a little more control over what you want to do. So just a totally different approach. Sounds phenomenal. This is shaping up to be an excellent cover, tribute to Gary Moore, whatever you want to call it. Man. Whew. pyro. Tell him, Tommy. Woo. My goodness. He he sounds incredible, man. I mean, his pitch, his accuracy with the bends, the just spot on with his picking technique. There's no like extraneous noise that he doesn't want in there. He really he's an exceptionally good guitar player, man. Oh my gosh. And I mean, from some of the other comments, it sounds like, you guys said he plays everything. He may have programmed the drums. He might be playing the drums. I saw that he was, he played piano in the last song. He also was doing all the synth stuff in this song. So I'm assuming he played just about everything that you hear going on, which just, it really is incredible. Obviously the guitar is at the forefront of this tune with it being, a Gary Moore cover, but gosh, you can't discount all the other stuff that he put into this as well. It's just insane. And then you couple that with just the top-notch guitar playing. It's just a treat to listen to. He really is incredible. For the most part, it's just been like super vocal, with good bends, great phrasing, vibrato bar stuff. Then he just threw that one pentatonic lick in there, just shredded it up for a second, gave us a little taste of what he can do. But man, hey, this is I would think that Gary Moore would have been proud of this. This is tough. Hold on now. That was slick. He teed us up real good with a couple little quick runs into some bends. Just a couple little pickup notes into a cool bend, couple little pickup notes into a higher bend. And then next thing you know, he's just melting your face off. Oh my goodness. Let's take it back. I want to hear it again. Woo, man. extra long delay tail in there, man. Whew. I don't even know what my favorite part about that was. There was so much good stuff going on. I'd probably have to say, out of everything that he did, the thing that stuck out to me the most was his absolutely fluid use of switching between picking and legato technique. There was so many phrases in there that would have sounded completely different had he picked it all or done hammer-ons and pull-offs for it all. But his combination of seamlessly going between the two really made some of those end phrases there what they were. And he's good, man. Y'all was not playing. He can make that thing sing. Well, if you didn't know it before, you definitely know it now. He's not just a phenomenal singer. He is a top tier guitar player. My goodness. He made that thing sing. He really did. And the guitar was just at the forefront the whole time. I mean, this was an instrumental track. It wasn't like, oh, he's got to hit a little solo here or play a riff here. It's like, no, he was right out there exposed the entire time, and he really did a phenomenal job. The phrasing, the tone, everything was just so spot on. As a Gary Moore tribute or cover, whatever you want to call it. Gosh, man, it that'll move you, man. That was you could tell that he was feeling what he was playing, and he had just kind of, some people are able to just kind of pour themselves out through their instrument. Some people can't, some people can. This is one of the ones where like you could really tell like he was in it. And it, man, it paid off because that was a heck of a performance, man. He threw some shreddy stuff in there a little bit. He teased us a little bit. Then he hit us with a heck of a lick towards the end. But for the most part, man, just like most Gary Moore videos that I've seen, it's the phrasing and the feel and the tone that are just, that so far eclipse any of the shredding stuff. The shredding stuff is cool, but the other stuff, man, the stuff that you usually can't really emulate. And I don't necessarily think he was trying to note for note, feel for feel emulate Gary Moore. Obviously, it's impossible, really. But man, he did an incredible job honoring the tune and honoring Gary Moore while still being himself and, bringing what he had to the table. Really an incredible performance. All right, y'all, make sure that you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so every time we drop new content, you guys can be made aware. And as always, we'll see you on the next one.